Hi guys, it's Xenia. Welcome back to my channel. So I know I said I wouldn't do it, but today I have a makeup haul. Listen, it's really hard sticking to your word when it comes to makeup, and when you're a really big makeup lover, why am I so bright? So I did kind of not stick to my word, but I will be sticking to my word from now on. I'm not sure with the timing of this video. I'm pre-recording a ton of stuff right now because I'm going to be leaving this apartment really soon. So with moving, I'm not going to have time to sit down and film. So I'm doing a bunch of pre-recorded content, meaning I have no idea when this video is going to go up. And I'm mentioning that because I know the Sephora sale is right around the corner. I believe it starts October 27th. I'm filming this video October 10th. So when it's going to be posted, I'm not sure. But I actually want to try to post it maybe right before the sale. So maybe you can get some sale recommendations in this video because I do have some really nice stuff, and this is collective. Keep that in mind. I would never just, I mean, I would love to, but my bank account says otherwise, to just go into Sephora and spend, you know, a bunch of money all at once. But you know, girl math tells me that if I spread it out, then it's okay. I have a little bit of everything in this makeup haul. I have, of course, Sephora and Ulta, but I do also have drugstore makeup. So I have price points of all categories to share. So with all that being said, before we get into it, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with Sephora, my motherland. Natasha Denona released a new eyeshadow palette. I own one other Natasha Denona palette, and that is the My Dream palette. I really like that one, but I will say it's not like a very everyday versatile scent. My Color Story that I wear usually, I mean, not right now. Right now is not a really good example of what I'm about to say because I have somewhat of a colorful eyeshadow, and I know my lip doesn't really match it because I literally have like pastel purple in my eyelids, and then I'm wearing this nice little spicy lip, which I do have in this video, so stay tuned if you want to know my lip combo. But my usual Color Story is this, and this is the Color Story of the brand new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. This is what I use every day, and there's a lot of glitters in here, which I've been really getting into, like very mild glitters. Like, look at this. Oh, like, wait, let's swatch it in the back of my hand. It's just like, it's so shimmery and beautiful, but all the shades in this palette are. If you are a nude type of gal and you love more neutral colored eyeshadows, this is gonna be it for you. As far as a item to pick up during the sale, add this one to your cart. I am so late to this bandwagon, but I'm glad that I finally arrived. This is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm, and I know all of TikTok is going crazy over this stuff. The scent, this smells like a birthday cake. It's like, it makes your lips literally edible. I've been wearing this already, so this is not an unboxing. I've been keeping this in my purse, and it's such a nice lip balm. Am I gonna say it transformed my lips and it's crazy amazing for what it does to your lips? No. It's nice. It keeps my lips moisturized, which is nice, but I mean, it does anything any lip balm would do. I just love the smell. Like, I'm obsessed with the smell. And it's also vegan, and it's formulated with pretty decent stuff. So yeah, let me warn you guys, I have a lot of lip products in this video. I've been on a lip product kick. Mainly, I've been loving these sort of deep colors. Like, I've been loving 90s lips lately so much. I've started watching Friends, and I know I am so late to Friends because I know Friends has been out since the 90s, but I was one of those people where I just never watched it. But now as a 24-year-old, I'm finally watching it, and I'm obsessed, and it's making me really get into like 90s lip colors. I love the fashion on the show. Is my favorite thing. Like Rachel's outfits, Monica's outfits, Phoebe's outfits. Every episode I'm just like in awe, and you'll see a lot of those type of lip colors in this video. Speaking of Rachel Green, aka Jennifer Aniston, I picked up this lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury. She has this whole range of lipsticks that are inspired by celebrities, and this one is called Glowing Jen, and it's obviously inspired by Jennifer Aniston, and it just is the perfect Jennifer Aniston lip color. I don't know how to describe this. Let's swatch. Oh, it's such a creamy color, but it's like a deep rosy color. It's pretty warm toned, and I think it's stunning, and I love the creamy formula of it. It's not matte on the lips, because most of the time I can't stand matte lipsticks. If I really like the color, then I'll do it, but I prefer this type of formula. Then I got this eyeliner by Hourglass because I've been really into green for some reason around my eyes. I think it makes my eye color pop. And I picked up this green waterproof gel eyeliner. This is in the shade Forest. So it's just like a really beautiful sort of like army green type of color. And it's so creamy and emollient. And I can just tell by that alone that it's gonna wear really nicely in the waterline or smudged out, whatever I want to do with it. Then I'm cheating with this a little bit because I actually did not buy this on Sephora. I actually bought it off of Patrick Ta's website because I bought it literally the second that it launched. This is literally brand new. It's by Patrick Ta. He released this multi-dimensional eye topper and it's basically glitters. There's two in this line. There's one that's like a white glitter and then there's this bronzy sort of glitter, and it is the most stunning. I'm gonna insert some pictures of when he released this that really got me, but it's just the most beautiful multi-dimensional eye topper. Like, you wear any eye look, you can wear the most basic shadows and you tap a little bit of this on and it just takes your eye look to another dimension. And I already have white glitters in my collection, like white glitter toppers. I actually have one in this haul, so I decided to go for the bronzy one because I don't have anything like this. But yeah, I cannot wait to use this. I have not used it yet. So I feel like I haul a new Anastasia palette in like every single makeup haul that I do, but there is always a new one. And she released this new, what is this called? Fall Romance palette. And I'm gonna be honest, at first I wasn't gonna get it because the color story didn't really at first intrigue me, but I kept seeing makeup looks with it and just the stunning colors. And specifically what made me buy it was this look that came up on my feed. It was by Makeup by Spencer, and he did this beautiful kind of like magenta lilac-y purple look with this shade and this shade, and I was like, okay, I'm sold. Look at this shade alone. It doesn't do it justice, but it's like a lilac-y duochrome sort of shade. There's a lot of duochrome-ness happening in this palette, and it may not look like much off, but it looks really, really beautiful swatched. Especially, I haven't actually worn it, but I believe in Anastasia's formulas because they never miss, so I cannot wait to do a look with this. Next up, I got this Patrick Ta brush. I've been struggling lately with bronzer application. I just feel like I don't have the right brush and it ends up looking a little bit messy, like where I try to contour, and this brush just looked like it would fix all my problems. This is the dual-ended sculpting brush, and just the like angle of it and how thin it is, especially this side, it just fits perfectly right here. So you can chisel with it. You can use this with cream products, cream bronzer or cream contour. And then the other side is a little bit more fluffy. So this is definitely for more like of a contour look, and then fluff it out with bronzer. This side is really good for the nose too because it's super, super thin and precise. So I definitely needed a brush like this because I felt like I was struggling a little bit. So I'm excited to use it. Next up, I picked up two of these YSL Rouge Volupte Candy Glaze, which have been everywhere also. I swear I don't buy things just because they're popular, which it sure seems like it, but you know, if something looks good, I'm gonna buy it. And I got these two shades. The first one is probably the most famous one, and it was out of stock for so long, and I was in Sephora and I saw it in stock and I was like, I'm gonna pick that up. It's the color, well, it's not a color, it's just 02, and it's basically, it looks like a little light pink in there, but it's actually just clear. Now the appeal with these is that it's essentially almost like a lip gloss in a tube. It's so glossy on the lips, it just transforms your lips. It's so beautiful. So this one is almost like a clear gloss in a way, but it has this milky sort of look to it as well. And then this one is actually like a color, and it's the color, well, actually it's just number 15, Showcasing Nude. And this is a very beautiful nude color with a little bit of depth in it. I've already worn this one and it's stunning. It's a perfect like everyday sort of shade. And of course this one, which just, you can literally wear like a lip liner, throw this on top, and you're done. This is a repurchase for me. I'm obsessed with the Rare Beauty foundation. I love it so much. This time I bought it in a different shade because the one I used before was a little bit darker and I always kind of struggled using it. And then I finally got through the whole thing. I was finally happy to get a little bit of a lighter shade. So I picked up the shade 210N. The one I had before was a little too warm for me. This one is a neutral shade, so it works really well for my skin tone. I've already tried it. The formula of this foundation is so good, easily in like my top 5 foundations. And then I got a Freck pen. I've never tried freckles. I don't know what they look like on me, and I really want to try them because I've been really in this experimental mood lately where I just want to try new things with my look. I'm really into change. I love change. I love changing up my hair. I love changing up my makeup. I feel like every day I'm a different person. So I'm always down to try new things and new looks. So I'm excited to see what freckles look like on me. Then I got this Cali Ray Glazed and Infused Plumping Glassy Lip Trip. So this is a plumping lip gloss. I actually got this because I saw Kathleen Lights in one of her stories. She was wearing this, and before she even said what it was, I was like, oh my god, that's so pretty. It was just like this peachy, milky gloss, and it was super, super shiny. And then she said it was this gloss. So I immediately went out and bought it. This is in the shade Free Palomas. It's like almost clear, but it actually, no, it's not. It has a little pinky peachy hue to it. It's that color right there. And it looks really healthy on the lips. So I really like this for just like those no makeup days. And then the last thing from Sephora I have is this other Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. This is the shade Very Victoria. This is inspired by Victoria Beckham, and it is a deep brown, kind of like spicy sort of shade. It's right there. This is basically, it's kind of on the same color like tone as Pillow Talk, but Pillow Talk is way more pink. This is way more neutral and almost has like a taupey brownish tone to it, but it's not too dark and it's not too light. It's literally like the perfect nude. Now let's get into what I got at Ulta. So first off, okay, I have a huge throwback item. I picked up the Naked 3 palette. This palette has been out for years, and something really intrigued me to pick it up this time. Something about these shades, I've already worn this, and it's just a really pretty rose-toned, kind of natural palette. I really love the formulas, and these purpley pinkish tones look really, really good on my brown eyes. They really make my eyes stand out, and felt like I was due to own a Naked palette. I have never actually owned the original like Naked one. I've always wanted the Naked one palette, but it got discontinued. I wish they would bring that back, but yeah. Then I got one of these MAC blushes. These remind me, I don't know if you guys remember the Maybelline Bouncy blushes. This is literally them repackaged as MAC, because I swear the formula, the feel of them is almost exactly the same as those blushes, and I really, really love the color of it. It looks pretty intense, but it actually looks really, really pretty on the cheeks as just like a wash of like this pink deep color. It's really pretty. This is in the shade Heat Index. They do have other shades as well, but this one really stood out to me. Then I got this during their 12 Days of Beauty sale. I got this and a concealer. But it's basically where these products were half off. So where originally I think this is 30 or so, I got it for like 15. This is the Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Water Brat. This is just stunning. You can use this as a blush, a highlight, a blush topper, eyeshadow, literally everything. I've also seen people put it on top of clear glosses, and it just gives this pink glitter to your lips. It's basically like a pink with a bunch of little like silver glitters all throughout it, and it just looks so pretty. It's a little too glittery sometimes for the cheeks. Like I really have to do a very light swipe of it on the cheeks, but I love it for everything else. It's just, I find these Fenty products very versatile for the face. Then I'm really interested in trying out this new Rare Beauty foundation. I mean, not Rare Beauty, what the heck did I just say? REM Beauty. This is Ariana Grande's brand, and she just released this new foundation, and a lot of her products are, I don't know, they don't get that much hype, and it's not that I've tried any, so this is not me saying that they should get more hype or they're not that good. Like, I really don't know. I've only owned just a couple of her products, and they've been okay, nothing mind-blowing, but this one seemed like it was getting a lot of hype. It just seems to be like a beautiful foundation, and it has a lot of skincare benefits to it. I did use this once and it looked beautiful on my skin. It fills in your pores, it looks seamless. The color range is really, really good on these as well, and it just has this soft focus kind of look to the skin, which makes it really, really pretty. And it honestly looks really natural for it being pretty full coverage. So I'm really, really liking this. I've only used it a couple times, so I need to use it a little bit more. But so far, I'm really liking it. I forgot to show this. So I picked up a Chanel lip product. So again, I've been on my brown lip kind of kick. And this is the Rouge Coco Flash Hydrating Vibrant Shine Lip Color. And this is in the shade Boy. Looks like a very cool toned taupe kind of color, like brown. It's very light and it's pretty sheer. And it looks like almost like a nude gloss. It's super emollient and again, very, very glossy. Really easy to wear. And I really, really love the shade. So I'm obsessed with this shade right now. I saw that it was blowing up on TikTok. I think Lily Rose Depp had worn this. I'm not really sure. I just really love this shade. And this is the last palette in this video, I promise. I picked up this Too Faced Italian Spritz palette because I saw it from Juicy Jazz's channel. She did a couple looks with it and it's actually the eyeshadow look I have on my eyes right now. It's this almost like sunset eye type of look where it incorporates this really pretty sort of purpley pink, a little bit of this blue, this little peachy sort of shade, or no, this shade. And it's really, really pretty. For it being more of a colorful palette, it's actually pretty wearable. So I've been really loving it. And it also smells really good. It smells like, I don't know, like peaches, like gummy candy. It smells really yummy. And then speaking of Too Faced, I got one of these Cloud Crush blushes. So I know that the pink one of these has gone really viral. I have the Dior blush and I have a bunch of blushes in that color family, so I was like, let me get another color. And I picked up this because this just looks like the perfect blush color, and it literally is. And these are so soft and they're supposed to blur the skin while also giving you a blush color. It doesn't feel like too much. It's just like if you're an everyday makeup girly, this is like your perfect blush. And it's in the shade Velvet Crush. I have one last palette in this video, but I swear I think you're gonna really like this one. This is actually a literal $9 eyeshadow palette, but it is so stunning. It's by Essence. Essence just released these new eyeshadow palettes. There's a bunch of them that are inspired by cities. This one is the Welcome to Sin City eyeshadow palette, and just look at this color story. They are the most like, they're almost like foiled eyeshadow shades. Here, let's do this. Like, please look at that. Literally, how is this palette only $9? I actually wore this palette in my Body Miss Dupes video because I had a couple people ask me in the comments what I was wearing in that video, and it was this palette. If you see that like really pretty purple on my eyes, it was this shade right here. So yeah, I've been loving this. I highly recommend this. Another major favorite that I got is this Diamond Balm by Fenty Beauty. I don't know why it took me this long to get this. It looks like this, and it may not look much. Oh my god, you can see the reflectiveness. It's essentially like this glitter balm, and it's not too chunky or anything. It's just beautiful, fine glitter. And this, as an eye topper, is the most stunning thing you will ever see. It is so beautiful. It's so big. I included this actually in my favorites video, if you saw that, my current favorites, because yeah, I'm obsessed. I wear it like every single time I wear eyeshadow, no matter what eyeshadow I'm wearing. I just like add a little bit of glitter on top because it just makes everything sparkle, and I love it. Then I got the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So I got this during their 12 days of beauty because this was one of the products that was also half off. This one is very positively reviewed, and it's a very full coverage concealer. I've worn it a couple times and I'm loving this concealer. I was kind of on a hunt for a new concealer because I just feel like the ones I'm using right now are not cutting it. They crease really badly, and this one actually makes your under eyes look flawless. Okay, and then the last thing I have in this video is actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. So as I said earlier, I've been obsessed with Friends lately. I'm watching it for the very first time with my husband. He also has never seen Friends, and we've both always really wanted to, so we finally started it and we're already on season 5. We just binge watch it, and I'm telling you this because I actually found out which lip colors Rachel Green wears and also which one Monica wears. I actually already own the lipstick color that Rachel wears a lot on the show because her makeup artist came out and said which color she uses, and that is MAC Paramount, and it's so stunning. I've loved MAC Paramount for so long, so when I found out that that was a lipstick she uses, I freaked. I was so happy. It's a really, really beautiful deep burgundy, just that perfect 90s lip. And that one's a little bit more of a matte formula. And then Monica's lipstick that she wears is this guy right here, which is what I'm wearing right now. This is called Spice It Up, and this is a luster glass, so it has a very, very creamy, I mean, you can even see it has a little bit of a shine. It's not glossy, but just a little bit of a shine, and I love it. I don't know which color Phoebe wears. I think her makeup artist actually said which one, but it wasn't a color that's still available, whereas this and Paramount are still available at MAC today. So yeah, get you some Rachel and Monica lipsticks. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn post notifications on, and I will see you guys in my next video.